Have you ever sensed that your life was quietly preparing you for something sacred? Not as a punishment, but as a patient, invisible hand shaping, refining, preparing your spirit for a deeper understanding. When you look back now, perhaps you notice something. The hardships you endured were not random. The losses that seemed unbearable have become your greatest teachers. The quiet struggles no one else saw were shaping you into who you were always meant to become. Many awaked souls only understand their lives through purpose much later, not in youth, when they were still seeking, but not in deeper seasons of life, when the notice finally quiets and the soul can speak. If you have lived long enough to ask these questions, if you have survived enough to sense that your pain carried meaning, then you already know. Your consciousness is opening to a truth that has always been there. Welcome back to Mindful Sphere. Today, we explore 5 sacred signs that your soul is entering to a new awakening. Not a breakdown, a breakthrough. Through the ages, the wisest spiritual teachers have spoken of a particular kind of awakening that comes later in your life. Not the urgent, chaotic awakening of youth, but something quieter, deeper, more intentional. In Christianity, the mystics spoke of the dark night of the soul being refined for union with the divine. In Eastern wisdom traditions, certain souls arrive at deeper consciousness only after they have lived enough to surrender worldly validation. Carl Jung spoke of the second half of life as a spiritual necessity, a time when the soul demands that we turn inward and discover who are, a time when the soul demands that we turn inward and discover who we truly are beneath the roles we have played. This is not decline, this is awakening. Your life has never been random. Every challenge and loss has been guiding your spirit toward this very moment. You were being shaped by life itself, refined like gold in a sacred fire. The 5 saints I'm about to share are sacred markers, proof that your soul has been watched over and preserved for this awakening. Sign 1. A natural shift toward deeper, more authentic connections. Perhaps you have noticed that you no longer need the noise, the endless social obligations and relationships that only felt necessary now drain something precious from you. You find yourself drawn toward silence, meaningful conversations, and people who truly see you. This is not isolation. This is discernment. As your spirit matures, you become less interested in performing. You sit at a dinner table and realize you will rather be home, quiet, with a cup of tea. The small talk that once filled your days now feels like a distraction from your own inner peace. Many awakened souls describe this same shift. As they grow older and wiser, they naturally become more protective of their energy. This is not rejection of others. This is honoring yourself. The friendships that fall away were never meant to carry you into this new season. And the people who remain, those who can sit with you in an authentic presence, these become your true tribe. Your soul is calling you home to yourself. You are entering a time of life where peace matters more than popularity. You are entering a time of life where peace matters more than popularity. This is not loss. This is the beginning of genuine freedom. Sign 2. Waking earlier, dreams that feel deeply meaningful. You wake earlier than you used to, often before dawn, not from restlessness, but from a quiet pool you cannot quite explain. When you wake, there is a clarity, a sense that something wise has not been working within you while you slept. When you wake, there is a clarity, a sense that something wise has been working with you while you slept. Your dreams have changed too. Like images, they feel less like random images and more like messages. A loved one who has passed appearing to offer comfort. Visions that speak to your deepest questions. You awake with an inexplicable knowing. This is not insomnia. This is spiritual attentiveness. Your soul is becoming more active in the invisible realms. The boundary between waking and sleeping is becoming thinner, and in that space, wisdom is reaching you. In the great wisdom traditions, early waking is a sign of spiritual maturity. The monastic traditions honored those who woke before dawn for contemplation, a time when the veil between worlds is thinnest. Many older souls report that their most profound insights come in these early morning hours. When the mind is quiet, your consciousness can reach into depths you cannot access during the day. If you are waking early, you are not struggling with sleep. You are being invited into a deeper communion. You are being invited into a deeper communion with your own soul's wisdom. Your dreams are your soul speaking in the only language it truly knows. Sign 3. Sign 3. Growing sensitivity to beauty, energy, and deeper truths. Sign 3. Growing sensitivity to a beat. Sign 3. Growing sensitivity to beauty, energy, and deeper truths. Your senses have become more refined. A piece of music you have heard 100 times now moves you to unexpected tears. You notice small moments of beauty that younger people rush past. The sunlight. You notice small moments of beauty that younger people rush past. The way sunlight touches a window at dawn, or the texture of a silence. You sense things. Whether someone is telling the truth beneath their words, the energy of a space. You have become more attuned to frequencies that most people have learned to ignore. The heightened awareness is not fragility. It is a spiritual gift. Your consciousness has become like a finely tuned instrument, capable of perceiving dimensions of reality others cannot yet see. The great contemplatives describe this same shift, becoming more sensitive to the subtle dimensions of reality and to the divine woven into every ordinary moment. If you are becoming more moved by beauty and more aware of energy, you are not becoming fragile. You are spiritually awakening, guided towards this awareness for a reason. Sign 4. A natural shift in what matters to you. The ambience that once consumed you, success, recognition, accumulation, no longer call you with the same force. And rather than feeling like failure, this feels like a profound relief. You find yourself less interested in status and more interested in meaning. You find yourself less interested in status and more interested in meaning. Less concerned with proving yourself and more focused on being authentically yourself. The career ladder now looks like it belonged to a younger, unawakened versions of you. This is not because of you failed. This is because you have succeeded at growing wise. The goals that once shaped your days were necessary to build your resilience, but they were never your deepest purpose. They were the foundation. Now, your soul is calling you toward inner peace. If your old dreams have lost their grip on you, do not mourn them. Celebrate them as sleeping tones. Celebrate them as stepping stones. Your soul is recalling you for your true purpose. You are not losing direction. You are discovering your true north. Sign 5. Old memories surfacing with new understanding. Experiences you thought you had moved past are returning to your awareness, not to torment you, but to teach you something you were not ready to understand before. Perhaps memories of a loss or a betrayal surfaced not as wounds, but as teachers asking you new questions. What did this experience make of me? Who did I become because of what I survived? This is not regression. This is integration. Your life is being woven into a coherent whole. The pain you endured was not meaningless. It was shaping you. The great wisdom traditions understood that an awake soul looked back and sees not random events, but a sacred tapestry. Every challenge was a teacher. Every sorrow refined your compassion. In the later seasons of life, the soul naturally wants to make peace with its journey and to recognize the strength it took simply to survive. If the memories are surfacing and you can hold them with peace and gratitude, if memories are surfacing and you can hold them with peace and gratitude, if memories are surfacing and you can hold them with peace and gratitude, you are being healed. This is the sacred work of the second half of life. To look back and say, all of it mattered. All of it shaped me, and I am grateful. You were being carried toward this very moment of understanding. You are not processing wounds. You are honoring your own courage. So here you are, seeking deeper connections, waking early with clarity, more sensitive to beauty, uninterested in the old pursuits, and memories are surfacing, asking you to see your life with new eyes. You might have wondered why everything is shifting. Now you know. Your entire life has been preparing you for this. Every challenge and loss shaped your spirit for this awakening. You are not losing yourself. You are discovering a deeper self that life has patiently revealed. This is the great gift of the second half of life. Not decline, but deepening. Not random suffering, but divine preparation. You were never abandoned. You were presented and guided toward the wisdom you now possess. This is not the ending of your life. This is the beginning of your deepening. And the most beautiful truth is that this deepening will continue. You are not done awakening. You are not broken. You are becoming whole, not lost, but finally found. Which of these moments have you already lived? Was there a time when you realized a difficult season that actually been teaching you something essential? Have you first noticed when you first noticed your priorities shifting toward peace? I invite you to share that moment in the comments. Tell us the hardship that became your greatest teacher. Tell us when you first felt spiritually guided. Your story matters, and our community needs to hear it. Subscribe to Mindful Sphere and ring the notification bell. We are here to honor and witness your awakening. Now is the time to fully embrace the life your soul and always known. We will see you in the next one. Now is the time to fully embrace the life your soul has always known. We will see you in the next one.